will kick it off to get us underway. Fair catch called for and made. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
Right back to the well. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll run it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Let it bust for a long one. Now, third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Dumps it off in the flats. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, it's Dalton. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And they're not on the same page there.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. The give to the back. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football, run it effectively.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Snap it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a fourth down.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Finds his target down the middle. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
I love the aggressive nature in the play column there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Number 19, set to kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run the option. The pitch. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third down coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Picks up 9. 2nd down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, 47, Colorado, 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Fires to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy. Maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Good timing on the quick out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
DB's right up on the receivers. They'll give it to him again. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oregon! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
14, Colorado, 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Flips it out in the flat. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. Working on the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He wants to go deep. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking to throw, it's Dalton. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. These corners backing off a bit. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking for an open area to his left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The toss sweep to the right. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. You've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Scanning the field, it's Dalton. Quick strike complete. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Div, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quick completion on the out. He's finally got it out of bounds, and even with that kind of pickup, they are still short of the 1st down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To throw, it's Dalton. Gets it out quickly. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. It's not just a dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll just keep slinging it. trying to escape and get it himself. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the first down here on... Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, he'll fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open, and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming in. Well done.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run.
Can anyone catch him? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
You see so many offenses these days just throw swing routes to the running back. That's the extension of the run game. Well, that's the play. That's the extension of. It's the toss. And when he gets outside, watch out. He can dial up home runs.
Goes to the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. After the run, now to throw. Fires to the end zone. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows.
Racing to the right. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ducks! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking to go up top on first down. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He hurls one deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 21, Colorado 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Unloads quickly. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He's going to pass on second down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
We just have not called this guy's name enough. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football, and that was only his second catch. And I think that's a big reason why they're trailing this much in this game so late. They just have not been able to get one of their biggest weapons involved as often as they needed to.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Sends it downfield. And it's caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Moving out of the pocket. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing?
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Brings up second down.
Looking for a man. It's Dalton. Complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Going up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this week. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Might as well give it to him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He wants a big play here late. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage.
Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside the 10, here he comes. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they're in it.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. I mean, it would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like...
He tries to take the top off. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Catch in the middle, it's Dahl. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He's going to pass. Dances away to buy time. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They'll chase him out of bounds after a nice pickup on the play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to move it through the air. Now improvising. Looking for the score. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Wants to go up top. Pass is incomplete. Two-point conversion is no good. Not really sure why they went through that entire exercise, but that'll be the ball game.